If you have your sun, moon, or rising in Aquarius, this is everything you need to know about your May horoscope. All the other signs, keep on scrolling. Your videos are coming. Aquarius, we got to talk about April before we dive in. You probably were dealing with issues regarding your finances, work, your sense of security when Mercury and Venus ended their retrogrades in Pisces around the 7th and the 12th. Then we had this wild full moon in Libra that also took place on the 12th that probably brought some sort of conversation to a climax. Maybe you learned important news, maybe you set an important boundary, or maybe you were just having more honest, raw, and vulnerable conversations. You could have also gained attention for your voice, for writing, or for your expertise. Then on the 17th, Mars entered Leo, and maybe there's a little bit more tension or even fiery and passionate energy in your relationships and collaborative connections as well. So maybe you were setting boundaries with a business partner, maybe you were cutting ties with a lover, or maybe you were investing more of your time, effort, and energy into making a certain connection work. By the 19th, the sun entered Taurus, and you just wanted to cozy up at home. You wanted to focus on spending time with your chosen family, loved ones who make you feel seen and appreciated and validated for who you are authentically. You could have also focused on making major decisions regarding your living situation or certain family members or in your private life in general as well. But we're here to talk about May, so let's get into it. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Stephanie Campos. I'm a professional astrologer. I write the monthly horoscope column for Cosmopolitan, and I have a monthly horoscope segment on NBC. Aquarius, you're going to start the month off on May 2nd with news that might feel too good to be true when Venus and Neptune come together in the sign of Aries. This could look like a new contract that feels really inspiring, or maybe it even feels in alignment with your soul's desire and purpose, or maybe it highlights your creativity. This could also bring deep and meaningful interactions with a friend, a family member, or maybe you just travel or do something during your day that just connects you with your spiritual side. It makes you feel and remember that we are all interconnected, and that is a beautiful part of this universe. You are just feeling more in tune with your intuition, and you'll definitely want to listen to it today. Then on the 4th, Pluto goes retrograde in your sign. This is going to feel like a major power struggle within yourself, and it invites you to reflect on your fear of showing up fully and authentically. Which parts of yourself have you been watering down? Which parts of yourself have you been hiding in order to kind of fit in or make other people happy? This is an invitation to let your freak flag fly, to let your freak flag fly, to let your freak flag fly, and to just show up fully and chase after your desires no matter what anyone else thinks of them. This is also a very powerful day to assert boundaries, to stand up for your personal needs and desires, and confront power struggles and jealousy in your key relationships. By the 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, information, is entering Taurus. For you, this could mean hearing from a family member. Maybe you receive important news about work. Maybe you're making a decision about your living situation, or you have to deal with issues with a landlord, or you're deciding whether you want to stay or move or find a new roommate, or maybe you're just simply spending more time with family. It's definitely going to make you feel a little bit more nostalgic. On the 12th, we have a full moon in Scorpio, and this is going to bring major changes to your professional world and any major milestones that you're focused on. So for some, this could look like stepping into a new role, accepting a promotion, a raise. For others, it could look like ending a contract or deciding to put your 2 weeks in, or maybe even shifting career paths or whatever your focus is altogether. There are major life decisions taking place that have to do with your relationships, your personal goals, your living situation, your family, your career. On the 20th, the sun enters Gemini, and it is your job to cultivate more joy and fun in your everyday life. This can look like spending more time doing a creative project or hobby that brings you joy. This can look like starting to write your novel or launching a side business. But whatever it is, when you were a child, a teen, if there was some hobby that you really wanted to do, but you felt like insecure or nervous about doing it, this is the time to return to it. This can also bring more romance into your life and more passion, more sex. So maybe you're ready to experiment with your sexuality, or maybe you're ready to put yourself back out there in the dating world or take the next step in a romantic connection. It can also add a little extra luck into your life. So you might feel like you are in the right place at the right time, or you just are a little more magnetic. So it's a great time to make progress on some of your goals and manifestations because the universe and everyone else can't get enough of you. On the 22nd, Venus in Aries is going to form a trine with Mars in Leo. And this is adorable energy. It's a great day for speaking from your heart, for telling someone you love them, for learning lucky news, and for just making progress on some of your ideas. So again, also a really great day to ask for help, to share your goals with other people, because you just never know who is willing to help you and who is able to help you. On the 24th, Saturn is going to enter Aries for the first time since 1996 through 1999. Now, this can bring up some cosmic lessons and tension regarding your limiting beliefs and your mindset. It is going to ask you to confront the way you speak to yourself. It can also encourage you to set boundaries in some of your close friendships, your relationships with siblings and extended family members. And it could also be that you're honing your craft. Maybe you are becoming a writer. Maybe you are working on a book or something that involves your voice in a major way. On the 25th, we have Mercury moving into Gemini, and on the 26th, we have a new moon in Gemini. For you, this can bring lucky news your way. Maybe you're having conversations that leave you feeling inspired and hopeful. Maybe you have a surge of creative ideas and you're ready to tackle one of your goals. Maybe you're going viral on the internet. Maybe you're signing up for a fun weekend workshop or class that really lights you up and connects you with fun people. This could also look like the start of a new romantic connection as well. Whatever it is your job to just have more fun and connect with the present moment. If you enjoyed your monthly horoscope and want to know more about your daily horoscope, you can tune into my podcast, Daily Horoscope for Your Zodiac Sign with Stephanie Campos. Thanks so much and see you next month.